I mean, some people think I'm an artist, but I don't think so. But I'm getting better, so maybe one day I might be. My name's Glenn Riddle. I was born and raised in Tazewell, Virginia. I started out, I didn't go to college or anything, I just went to high school and then went straight to work. I got 3 boys and a beautiful wife named Robin. For some odd reason, I've always wanted to carve a bear with a chainsaw. It's pretty stupid because chainsaws are heavy, it's hard work, and who would want to do that? Anyway, I wanted to, and I just started carving bears. Went at it. Now the first 2 didn't turn out too good. One of them looked like SpongeBob, but the second one started looking more like a bear. And so the more I did, the better I got at it. And when I'm doing it, it's just me and that piece of wood, and I don't worry about the stress in life and stuff. Most of the time I use white pine. That's a real popular wood around here. It's soft, it's got a lot of knots in it, so it don't want to split and crack. You know, if you use a straight grain wood, when it dries, it's going to split open. So with all the knots and stuff in the pine, it keeps from splitting. Also, a lot of people used to plant pine trees in their yard, and when they get big, they get the needles on their house and their cars, so they cut them down. So there's quite a few pines laying around that you're able to pick up. When I'm carving, there's really not a lot on my mind. I'm eager to see what it's going to turn out to look like. So when you first walk up to your log you want to use, the diameter and the height of it, and that'll determine how big a bear you can make out of it. But the first thing I do is try to get the head going. And after you get your head carved out, blocked out, you can sort of imagine the rest of it. Get a can of paint and sort of paint the arms out and the legs out, and then go from there. But to me, for some reason, you wouldn't think a chainsaw would be relaxing, but I love doing it. I've probably done about 30 to 35 total bears, anywhere from a foot to 10 foot. The last one I've done was 10 foot tall, and I think it's my favorite one. I've probably sold maybe 20 altogether, just word of mouth, and then we have a little store over here in Burke's Garden that'll put some in. And my daughter-in-law's got an art gallery in Bristol, Virginia. I've got a couple down there sitting out. But I don't advertise a whole lot because I don't want to get too busy. It wouldn't be fun no more. I just like doing it. Like I said, it's my getaway. It relieves stress, and I just really enjoy it. Really, bears is about the only thing I've done. I've done a Bigfoot. I tried. It didn't turn out too bad. And I've done a couple gnomes. I need to practice a little bit more on the gnomes, but I'll get there. Right now, I want to get more detail on my bears. Now they look a little blocky, but I want them to look more real and put a little more time in it. Right now, I sort of go for the speed because I want to get it done and see what it looks like. But I need to slow down, do a little more detail, make the claws look more real, make his eyes look more real. And I want to do a bear real good before I try something else. I like bears. I think they're a beautiful animal. You know, they're here for a reason. Everybody thinks they kill all the deer and everything else. Sure, they take a few deer out, but that's their job. And like I said, I think it's very enjoyable to be able to see bear. There's not a lot of places you can go see people drive for hours and hours just to go to the Smoky Mountains or something to see a bear. And we have them around here, and we have them in abundance. And I just think they're beautiful animals, and they really don't hurt nobody. Every once in a while they get in somebody's trash, and I've heard of them killing a couple people's chickens and stuff, but they don't mess with nobody. They're as scared of you as you are of them. So I like bears. Well, carving just relaxes me because it takes all the worries out of my mind, my family, work, and everything else. And I just like, when you start off with the raw log and you finish and it turns out being a bear, I just really enjoy sitting back and looking at it and say, wow, man, I done that. I don't know how to describe it. It's just, you got to do it yourself to understand how you feel and how good it makes you feel when you get done.